Hey guys, so as we're preparing for next week for our team training on KV Core, I wanted to give you a little bit of information on what we're going to be talking about. So we're going to be talking about landing pages. Landing pages are found in your lead engine tools, and it's just going to be right here. Now, first, let me show you though, if you click on this button where it says all lead engine tools, you can go to domain, your name, and you can click past landing pages. Now, why would you want to check out your old landing pages? You might want to see how many views you have. So squeeze pages are great, and we talked about a lot of different ways to be able to implement them into your business. The landing page, however, is different because it can tell you how many views that you got. For this one example, 54 people viewed this. So if that was a lot, then I may want to create this again, or I may want to use this again. Okay, so see how it's right here? It gives me the link. I can go ahead and use this exact same link again and send it out there. Okay, so let's go through how to create a landing page first. So lead engine and then just landing pages. All right, what you're going to see is I'm going to start from the top, from the left, and then I'm going to go to the right. So over here on the left, you see lead generation. If you click this button, it's going to drop down to all the different types of of landing pages types. Lead generation is what it defaults to. You'll notice this is a lead generation type landing page because it allows people to put in their emails and their phone numbers. Right now it says optional. However, if I click this button right here that says require phone number, that optional goes away. Optional, not optional. Okay. However, keep in mind that when you put this out there, you're not going to get people's names. So you're just going to get their email. Now, if you put this on your Facebook page, then you probably would know who the people were judging by their emails, or maybe you're not. Maybe it's like Hot Rod 64. And I don't know who Hot Rod 64 at Gmail is, but you can still reach out to them. You just don't know their first name. So would you call them? I probably would. And I would say, yes, I'm trying to reach Hot Rod 64. I would call you by your first name, but this is Jackie. And when you registered on the landing page, it didn't allow for you to put in your name. And they may get a Google out of that. That may make some people uncomfortable. So don't do that. All right, then there's the video view. What it's going to do is it takes away them registering. However, it allows you to put a video. There's a video and lead, which allows the video, and it's still going to request the email and the cell phone number. There is a content hijack. I don't know what that is. I've never used it. A text lead, which I don't want them just to text. I want their contact information. Address capture. What am I going to do with their address? Like, I need more information to convert this lead. And then a Facebook chat, which I guess you could use, but I'm not going to because most of my landing pages go on Facebook, so they could chat with me anyway. All right, so that's the first thing you see are the types. Right here is the hashtag. Notice it says optional. Your hashtag is going to do two things. It's going to categorize the people that come in from this, okay? It can also trigger a campaign for you. This is your submit button text. That is the white wording that is on top of this orange click button. The URL is where your people will go when they click that orange button. If you put nothing in there, they're going to go to your IDX website through KV Core, and they're going to be able to search properties that are for sale. Pardon me, I'm really not tired. I don't know why I always yawn whenever I do Zoom. All right, I'm going to skip this one. I'll come back to it. Lead type. You do not have to put anything in here, okay? This is an optional tab. What it means is, how do you want to categorize these people, or what is this landing page used for, okay? So you can put it in there, but the thing that bothers me about it is you can't pick two, because a buyer could be a seller also. Maybe they have a house to sell before they can buy. All right, so background. Doesn't matter where you are or what brokerage. If you're using KV Core, this girl is your background for your first picture. I can select all of these different types. Okay, they give you actually quite a few images that you can select, which is nice. But down here at the bottom, it says custom background. Okay, your custom background image requires a URL. So what you're going to do is you're going to go back into your KV Core. You're going to go to web and IDX. Then you're going to go to website blog. You're going to add a post, this green button right here. You're going to click where it says add an image or insert an image, and you're going to upload an image. Now, the image needs to be these. Okay, this is what works perfectly. Okay, you get in Canva, the presentation that's a 16, I think it's a 16 by 9 or 16 by 8, whatever. That's the perfect size. Okay, if you use a portrait, it's going to cut off the top and the bottom. Okay, so let me go ahead and find an image. This is an email, like an email header. So let me see what this looks like. And guys, some of this is going to be just like figuring out what size is working best for you. Okay. When you click that upload button, you get this HTTP. It's called a source code. You're going to copy that entire thing, go back into your landing page, go to custom background, and paste it in there. So what do you notice about my background? A lot of it is cut off. Okay. The picture of me is cut off. The other part on the right side was cut off. That's the reason. The reason why is because this was an email cover. So that's not really the best one for me. So let me show you what it looks like when you use an actual Canva presentation one, which that's not one. This one is though. So same thing. I'm just going to copy that, highlight it and copy it. I'm going to go to custom background, put in the URL, and see that. Now, are they super easy to see? No, not always. Okay. Do you have some other information on there? Yes. Okay. But there is ways that you can move stuff around, especially down here in this wording. So what I try to do is I try to put all my wording up at the top and then either on the right or the left. I try not to have it centered just because I know all my words are going to get on there. All right. So now, what do you need to keep on your landing page? If it is real estate related, the EXP logo has to stay on there. However, if you click twice, that's how you remove stuff from a landing page. Okay. So notice I clicked 2 times. Well, you didn't know, but I clicked 2 times with my mouse on top of the EXP logo, and it says removing this may be out of compliance. If you click OK, then it's going to go away. If you click cancel, then it's going to stay right where you had it. Okay. Now, why would I create a landing page that's not going to have my logo on it? Well, for me, for example, when I do my KV Core trainings and I'm creating landing pages for those trainings, I'm not going to put the EXP logo on there. And the reason why is because that logo, basically, a lot of people are like, oh, you only train EXP agents. No, I'll train anyone that uses KV Core. Now, right here, this is kind of like your title or your heading. So all I did was I just clicked right here in this text. I went to the front of it. You can highlight it, and then you can start typing on it. Okay, so it could be a just sold alert. Okay. Notice, remember how I told you that I always put stuff either on the left or the right side in my background? Whoops. So if I click this and I push the space bar, I can make this go all over to one side if I wanted my information to stay on this side. Okay. I can also do that down here. Okay. So I could say just sold alert. 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2897 square feet. And then what I can do right here is I can spacebar this over here so that way it's all lined up. Okay. You can move this. However, it's going to default each line over to the thing. Okay. So that's kind of close. If I hit enter, I can create some space in between my heading and my subheading. Okay. So you can move those things around. If you don't want that on there at all, like if you're like, oh, I don't need any type of wording right there. Okay. Then I double click it and it goes away. You can't undo that though. So click slowly, move slowly. When you're on a landing page, there's no reason to rush. Okay. I cannot get rid of these check marks, but I can type in here. So maybe I want to tell a little bit about the house. I type whatever I want. Same thing. When I get in here, I can type whatever I want. Now, one of the things I want you to see is see how this line is way up here and they're not lined up. and maybe I don't have anything else, I can just add some space and give those information, have them where they're all lined up, because I like stuff to be lined up. Okay, if I want these to go away, I just double click and everything goes away however I want it. Okay, maybe I want this to be this part right here, this email cell phone, if I want that to go down so that way people can see it, I can bring that down some. Okay, maybe I want it to go down all the way. That's totally fine. So that's how you customize these. That's how you change stuff up. Okay, when you're finished, then you're going to hit save, and it's going to say, are you sure you're finished? Because once we stop here, you're not going to be able to go back and like change things up a bit. So you just say, yes, okay. So that is how you create a landing page. Now your landing page is right here. This is the actual URL that you would use, that you could share it with people. When we meet in person, I'm going to give you some ideas on how to use this landing page for lead attraction, lead generation, agent attraction, everything. So I'm going to give you tons and tons of practical tips. So I'll see you on Monday or on Thursday. Bye, guys.